Hi, this is Cool. Continue with the second previous videos talking about grading of the DOs. This videos we are talking about case. Case meaning is it can be a special issue that generated by the DOs. Uh, for example, damage, missing, or anything, and then or special case that you want the Pilot Logistics warehouse to take care of it. So we are using a case. All right. So let's say, for example, we have this Kuching case. We have this some issue about the Kuching case. For example, here we say the warehouse ETA is 6th of November, and there is a delay or there is a certain issue of the particular containers. So there's a few ways of doing that. You can actually put in saying that, hey, put a comment, say warehouse, the shipments been the containers is been delayed. The container, the what's it called, this how to say, it's not a containers, what's it, okay, anyway, put in the containers is delayed, uh, will be and will be coming 1 week, a week later. Okay, for example, so you can add in here, and then you can change the date. They say change the date to be 13, right? So once you do a 13, then you update it. Okay, you can do that. But however, if it's very important things that you make sure that these things will not be missed, I would suggest that you link these files to the case. So first thing, the first method is you're able to find the existing tickets that you want to link and created a case, so that uh, when the warehouse executive they check through this case, then they can actually link back to this. So how do you do that? So first thing is you click here, you create a link issue. Create a link issue, and the link is different. Link meaning is you have already have another issue for you to link. This create link issue meaning is you have the new issue that you need to create, and also link that particular issue to these tickets, meaning to this DOJ24. Okay, let's create a link tickets. Let's say when I create a link tickets, here is I need to make sure it's a case. Okay, once it's a case, then saying that shipment delay, please take note. Okay, or you can put in here saying that shipment delay. Okay, so once you do that, you create. Once you create, you have the CSGJ file. Okay, you want to further process it, also can. You can click directly. All right. Actually, when you create a link issue, he transfer whatever information from the previous, you see, the issue link, but I put in a block lah. But anyway, so you will put in the DJ SJ. You can actually click here, go back to this issue, and they actually have the issue. You can go back again to this case again, and then you can actually edit, put in the some case type. For example, I don't know, I just saying that others, this receiving orders, or this delay, I put it delivery delay, for example. I put in it, then I just update it. Okay, so in this case, the case type, we have multiple case type. You have RO. We can, this list, we can, this is my initial list. We can RO related, quantity not tally when receiving order, and then receiving order there's damage, there's urgent request, special handling, others. For DO, you have damage, missing item, delivery delays, urgent request, special handlings, others, or the warehouse and others things. Okay, so once you do that, so you have a linking. Okay, now let's go back to, we have second scenarios, which is, let's say we go back to this, we have these common items, and then in the common item I have this DO1234 have been delays, or shipment missing. So why are you going to do it? So um, basically, because this ticket is a batch, so there's not so much of meaning for you to link. So actually you don't need to link, you can straight away create a case and put in the DO number. So how do you do it? You go create, then you make sure that your project is actually case. Okay, then you saying that missing shipment, okay, slash DO 1234, for example, case type DO missing items. Okay, then you DO number, you just put in DO 1234. Okay, so once you do that, then you say customers complain that shipments is not complete. Okay, there is missing item for item 850's less 2 packet, something like that. So you say create. So once you created these tickets, right, then you can actually you can go back, same, you go to issue, you can go to SJ case. Just now I have 2 tickets, right? So one ticket is actually this containers reference number got issue, then this is another one. Now very important is when you created the case tickets, now the we is what's it called, this Sunjiang, this warehouse were able to take over that, and any comments that you want to put in, you can actually put in the comments here. Okay, you can put in the comments here, right? So Sunjiang were not able to do the transition, whether it is start progress or end the progress, all controlled by the PLog logistics warehouse to handle these tickets. So then they were reporting here what is the issue, or take the photo and put it here and investigate it. Once it's done, the same workflow is very simple. Once it's done, then you will start working on it and become progress, or done is just close it off the case. Okay, so you can go back to here, then you can see there's 2 tickets, and then this is information, this is HJ case. Now same it apply to if you have a receiving, you also can do the same as just now I do it for the shipment for Kuching, for example. Okay, if let's say HJ108, I have the so-called this missing item. So how do you do? So I click here, same process. So I look at this information, I do a create, I create a issue link. Okay, then I make sure that it's a case. I need to change the case, the issue is related to, alright. Okay, then you say, okay, missing item, okay, for testing only, because it's real case, I don't want to mess up with the whole thing. Later I need to delete these tickets, but anyway, this is for the demo purpose. So okay, so do you want to copy the attachment together, or you don't need, then you just create. Well, once you created, you can open back the SJ7, right, and then you have to make sure that it is DOs missing items updated. Okay, so what will happen is you want to monitor what are the case have been working on. You can go back to case, you can actually go back, now you have 3 case. So what is the progress, who is doing that? Okay, so the latest updates here, if it's any updates, then it will be showing here. So let's say for example you want to make it as the compulsory, so you have to see whether the case been closed or not, and then they have a status. You can have a status of done, in progress, or to do. Okay, so this is a case. So you can actually link it, or you can straight away create a case. You can link it with your receiving. You can link it with your outgoing, the delivery order, or you can just straight away create a case. A case is just a communication of any issues or any problems that we are creating. Then we need to take this information, creating a case for us to investigate, for us to take notes, for the PLOGs to ensure that the case been closed, and then we will monitor the case. Okay, this is like a case management. Okay, so same, you can access the case by using issue. I always like to use the issue because it's a table format, so I like to able to see all this. Okay, so that's all for the case.